of the West Indies Test team. Jason, who already is the one-day international skipper, replaces Trinidad and Tobago wicketkeeper Dinesh Ramdin for next month's tour of Sri Lanka. Holder's appointment was recommended by the WICB selection panel and endorsed unanimously by the directors during a teleconference meeting earlier this week. Head WICB selector Clive Lloyd says the appointment was made with an eye to the future. Lloyd, himself a former West Indies skipper, noted that there were a number of detractors when Holder was appointed as the ODI captain, but he showed during the series in South Africa and also at the World Cup that he had the qualities that were needed to take the team forward. Lloyd added that Holder is a fine young man, very intelligent, and he seems to get the best from players because he's a straightforward guy who the other players will warm to. The 23-year-old Holder has appeared in 8 tests following his debut against New Zealand last June in Barbados. Lloyd said that although he feels Holder has the ability to lead West Indies in all 3 formats, the selectors have no immediate intentions of making him the T20 captain as well. Meanwhile, the 15-man squad to Sri Lanka next month includes uncapped Barbadian left-arm spinner Jamel Warrican, the only newcomer to the West Indies setup, while teammate and all-rounder Carlos Brathwaite, who has made appearances only in one-day internationals, is also in the 15. So the full squad reads Holder captain, Craig Brathwaite vice, Devendra Bishu, Jermaine Blackwood, Carlos Brathwaite, Darren Bravo, Rajendra Chandrika, Shane Dorridge, Shannon Gabriel, Shea Hope, Ramdin, Kimar Roach, Marlon Samuels, Jerome Taylor, and Warrican. The players will be encamped in Barbados from September 20th for 8 days and are scheduled to arrive in Sri Lanka on October 1st for the 2 tests, along with 3 ODIs and 2 T20s. Now, the WICB has also announced that Stephanie Taylor will be the new captain of the women's team. That Jamaican lady succeeds Trinidadian Marissa Aguilera. The 24-year-old Taylor, who is a top-order batsman and part-time off-spinner, has played 84 one-day internationals and 62 T20s. The Windies women 18-member training squad is preparing for the international home series against Pakistan women next month. And that squad, which includes Deandra Dottin, Kaisia and Kaishana Knight, Hayley Matthews and Shaquana Quinton, will be encamped in St. Lucia from late September for 2 weeks prior to the start of that series. There is a spinner who's doing quite well in domestic cricket. He's Derek Bishop. With the BCA Elite season already at the halfway stage, the St. Catherine player has so far captured an amazing 53 wickets in just 5 games, including 2 10-wicket match hauls, 18 in one game and 13 in another. And the St. Catherine set to take on Barbados Youth at Leicester Vaughan when Series 6 begins tomorrow. Bishop could very well add to that tally. He believes that one of the tools to any spinner's craft and success has to be patience.
The whole patience of it. Usually spinners does bowl a lot more at the stumps. It does be slower, it does be at the stumps. Whereas a fast bowler will give you balls outside the stumps that you could left alone a lot more. So the whole patient aspect of it, and really and truly the people of today, we ain't really patient. So everything's be done fast. So I guess that's the main factor. When I look at the domestic competition, I find that the reason for the spinners being so dominant also because of the point system. Spin tends to get wickets faster than pace bowlers, so because of the point system, you find that spinners bowl more overs than the pace bowlers at this point in time.
Talking about pacers, Jerome Jones, who has represented Barbados and the West Indies at the under-19 level, added that apart from those issues, the preparation of pitches can also be a key factor.
If you also take a look around the pitches, they're quite hard for fast bowlers. You know, you really have to work hard just to get one wicket, whereas the pitches are more spinner friendly if you actually look at it. So it's not really a case that our fast bowlers are on a decline. You also have to take a look at the pitches being prepared.
St. Catherine lead the elite standings on 79 points, followed by Sagicor UWI on 70. Now, CBC will have live coverage of all 5 elite matches tomorrow on 94.7 FM's Sports Express, which airs from 1:30 p.m. Tomorrow's Hyundai Sale Graduate Race Day will be the final one of the second season before horse racing takes a 7-week break. The 9-race card will have small but competitive fields. Race 5 in particular, the Champion Stakes, is the featured race, carrying a purse of $27,000.
Small field of 5, but it features Sirius Black, arguably the best horse in training in Barbados. Vanity Affair, an ultra-consistent filly who is seeking to turn the tables on Sirius Black, who she followed home in the sprint last Saturday. Both horses are previous Champion Stakes winners, Sirius Black and Vanity Affair. Also entered is Nikita and Janak's Goal. The former recently claimed the scalp of the highly touted Indiana Jones over 9 furlongs, while Janak's Goal, which is trained by yours truly, is capable of upsetting the apple cart on his best day, and let's hope that this is the best day.
This Sale Graduate Race Day is in its 14th year, but for our title sponsors Hyundai, it is their 4th year of sponsorship. The day is especially important to the local Breeders Association as it showcases the work they put in throughout the year.
This race day is mostly important to the Breeders Association because without breeding and getting new stock in all the time that we're locally bred, which is the backbone of local horse racing, this gives the breeders a chance to really showcase what they can do. I mean, we have some fantastic horses on this card who have won some of the biggest races in Barbados. And to have them back out and for the breeders to be acknowledged that our sales works, our breeding association works together to help promote the breeding industry. Then we also get horses that come in from the States who then become local brood mares. So this is a showcase for us.
Post time is 1:15 p.m. at the Garrison Savannah. It's going to be the final year the Badminton in the Caribbean Tour from the UK is staged. So for our participants here on the island, they have been taking in all there is to experience of the island and also of local badminton competition. Now visiting the Wildy Gym where they have been engaged in the Barbados Open Badminton Tournament over the last couple of days was CBC's Anne-Marie Burke.
Just about 80 badminton players from the UK are in Barbados for the annual Badminton in the Caribbean Tour. The players have been engaged in a tournament with some of the local players at the Wildy Gym, the Barbados Open Badminton Tournament. Among them is the former UK Olympian Nathan Robertson, who took time out to conduct a small coaching clinic with members of the Barbados national junior team. He expressed his pleasure at seeing a high quality of skill from the juniors.
There's some talent, there's some skill on show. We always known that. We've seen in the Commonwealth Games that Barbados has produced some quality badminton players, and it's good for me to come here and work with them. Hopefully they will learn, even if it's just one thing, then that's something they can take in their training next time, so hopefully they can improve.
The one-week tour allows participants to not only play badminton, but encompasses elements of getting to know the island, something Robertson is looking forward to.
It's great education and culture for us. I'm here with my daughter, so for her, she's 17, it's a great experience for her to come, and we'll see many things cultural as well around the island. We went to Harrison's Cave last year, or the last time we were here. I think we'll see the surfing championships and we'll go swimming with turtles and things like that, so it's fantastic all around.
On court, the tournament ran for 2 days and included a team and individual competition. Anne-Marie Burke, CBC Sports.
On to tennis, Serena Williams has just begun her third-round match at the U.S. Open, all in her quest for the calendar Grand Slam. Her game is currently live on MTTV's ESPN1. Meanwhile, on the men's side, Andy Murray had to endure a 5-set battle before advancing to round 3 of the U.S. Open for the men. Murray had his hands full with Adrien Mariano of France, but eventually won 5-7, 4-6, 6-1, 6-3, 6-1.
First set, 5